Isn't it scary how people change? Like, I mean, okay, there's nothing wrong with change, and, everybody changes. Let's get that out the way. But I just think it's crazy how much people change. And, like, it can be within such short of a time. Like, it can be within, like, a day, a week, a month, a year, a second, something so small, like literally something so small can just change a person, and it's like, especially when you know somebody like closely, it trips you out how one day they're this one person and the next day they're just completely different. Like, even if it might, like, to anybody else, it might seem like a minor change, not something like that serious or something like that, but when you know the person, it's like a huge change, and you're just like, wow, it is. I don't know, I just find it crazy. That's crazy to me. That's like really crazy to me, how somebody could just change like that, And I know I'm not saying anything specific in this video, but I don't know, I just wanted to say that, how crazy it is that people could just change. Like I know I've changed, especially since I was younger. I've probably changed a lot since I was a kid, because I know when I was young, I was younger. I was just I'm still animated, but I was like way more animated, and then I was the only child, so can you imagine how lonely I was? I'm not the only child anymore, but anyway, I was the only child, and I used to have to try to make everything more interesting. I had to try to make myself more interesting, and I was more likely to suck up to my parents, and I was, if they told me not to do something, anybody who did that thing, I was like a tattletale, and it was just like really terrible. And then I just remember once I got older, and once my other, my brothers and sisters came along, and I got to trying to be my own person, I began to despise who I was, and like now that I'm even older than what I was before, I don't despise who I was, but I was a funny little kid. That's all I'm saying. I was funny. Not funny as in ha ha he he. Well, sometimes I was, but I was funny. But I don't know. And then from middle school days, you get to that age where you just want to please everybody. You want everybody to be cool with you. You want to get along with everybody to like you, just so you could just get by without having to deal with too many problems or something like that. No, not anymore. I don't. Now that I'm older, I don't need that. And it's crazy. It's crazy to think about it, because it's like, when you get older, I mean, and this is for most people with common sense, they finally realize that once you're older, you don't need to change who you actually are to please everybody else. You only change yourself to please you, And that's what I was saying. It's crazy how people change, because, unless they're pleasing themselves, when they change for other people, it's like this crazy drastic change that a lot of people don't like, regardless of this person thinking that everybody's going to like it. Wow, I just jumped around a lot. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know why I wanted to talk about that. But okay. Talk to you guys later. Bye.